Hey, it's Central Valley Real Estate and Home Improvement. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Lila Townsend. Lila, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Glad to have you. We're going to talk about real estate, but before we do that, you had some interesting things to tell us before you went on camera. You were back in Washington, D.C.
For Memorial Day.
For Memorial Day.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, I got an invitation to go and march in the Memorial Day parade and be in a couple of the ceremonies at the World War II vets and the Korean War
vets. That's awesome.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
We waved and people waved back.
How about that? You know, that's kind of an interesting thing. But you, in regards to that, we were talking about, besides just being a broker and agent and so on, and when I say besides, that entails a whole universe of things. You were also telling me there's some things that you bring to the table that maybe some other agent brokers don't.
Well, I don't know if they don't, but I feel like it's an important part of who I am and how I help people, because I am adoptee and I am a first generation, I'm an immigrant, I am naturalized citizen, and so I understand what it means to really appreciate being an American citizen, and part of that is home ownership and to have the American dream.
What a concept. No, you know, and I only half jokingly when I say it, because oftentimes, Lila, in today's world, particularly young people, they don't see that as like an achievable goal, you know, and possibly and I can't, it's because I don't have a great understanding of the immigrant population, but you may find that they don't necessarily see home ownership as an achievable goal. So having someone that kind of can see that, you got to be able to see the map, so to speak, in order to travel the territory. And you bring that to the table with it.
I do. I've helped first-time Hispanic home buyers. I've helped first-time Southeast Asian home buyers from India, from all over, from Central America, because they don't know the process.
Right. And we have a pretty diverse community here in the Fresno Central Valley area. It's not real homogenous, which is probably one of our strengths.
I think it is.
Because we bring a lot of diversity. But again, having people that are culturally not necessarily knowledgeable about, what does homeownership mean? How do we get there? Is there a process? Can I qualify? Should I even think about it? And you can help me with that.
I do.
Yeah.
I do, because I say this is what you need to do. You need to go to see a lender. You need to get your affairs in order. And what people don't realize is that owning a home is cheaper than paying rent to someone. And there's more security, and that you begin to build up some equity and some wealth.
And you become a member of a community in a way that can't be taught. When you own some dirt, if you will, in the community, your relationship to that community is substantially different than if you're renting from a landlord in any given community.
Exactly.
And that's good on many levels, and it's good generationally too.
Yes.
Particularly, for people that, as maybe first generation or immigrants themselves, they're raising their family up with the idea that, you know what, you can own your home. There's this that's available to you. There's nothing here that's going to prohibit you other than yourself.
Right.
Right. And that's a great thing. So I got to ask you, in this process, is there a particular story that may come to mind where there was someone that came to you that you were able to take them through this journey in a way that by the end? And I'm sure, there's probably a lot, but is there one in particular that you could share with us?
I have lots.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking right now of a family that immigrated here from India.
Okay.
He came first, and then she came about 10 years later, and
Wow.
they were reunited. They wanted to buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know how to start, what do we do? So I connected them with a lender to get them started in the process, and it took some time.
Mm-hmm.
But we got them through, and I just visited them a month ago before they went back to visit their family in India, and visit them in their beautiful home. They're in the best school district, and they're so happy.
How about that? But that's got to be, that's got to warm the cockles of your heart, so to
It
speak.
does.
That's gotta,
It does.
make you feel good.
Yeah, and they become friends in the
Uh-huh.
process.
Yeah, that's great.
So
And
it's
you've
a
been
wonderful
doing this
job.
now for 3 weeks, you said, right?
It'll be 15 years in December, and so I did a lot of other things. We lived abroad for 13 years, and so I just understand a lot of different cultures. So I came into business late, but it's just like it's really fun. It's really fun to help people. So
Yeah.
do I make money? Sometimes, yes, but is it my primary goal? No.
It's a heck of a thing doing what you like, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is, and being my own boss.
Yeah, and that's
good.
That's awesome too. So we got a couple listings. Let's
We
talk
do. We do. I have a very interesting listing, and I think it is a great opportunity. And it is in Carruthers, and it is 4.75 acres, so a huge piece of property.
That's pretty substantial.
Yeah, in town next to new housing developments.
Okay.
On both sides.
And it's commercial.
It's commercial, and it is an half-finished, more than half-finished building.
Real
It's
cool.
almost 30,000 square feet.
Wow.
And it just needs the flooring and the plumbing fixtures and the drywall. It is a full gym. It is an auditorium the plans to seat 700 people. It has a full kitchen. It has 14 classrooms and a balcony. Has so many different possibilities.
Lila, I'd like that for my shop.
It would make a great shop. So
Yeah.
I think it was a church, and they weren't able to finish it.
Okay.
And so they need to sell it. But I think that it would make a great event center,
Oh,
a
yeah.
great community center, a conference center. There's very many possibilities to do it. It has all the permits. It has the general contractor. Everything is there. So it's just a matter of coming in and finishing it up.
Even someone that would choose to continue on building it as a church.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
it's
It
got
would be a
everything
great
you-
church.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what's the asking on that?
The asking price is $1.4 million.
Okay, and but for something like that at that level of completeness, that's kind of a bargain.
It is a bargain because the appraised price, completely finished and with the loan on it, is over $3 million.
Oh, I'm liking that. I'm going to check my piggy bank. Maybe that's something that even like a businessman that's an investor
Right.
could, I mean, if you're looking at, okay, it's going to take a little bit to complete it out,
Finish
but
it out, yeah.
As a commercial building enterprise, and you finish it off, and
Yeah.
there's
Finish the suit.
yeah.
Or you can turn around and sell it.
Yeah.
It has a loan on it, and the lender has told me that they're willing to even talk to the buyer and help them with a bridge loan or to work through the process.
Oh,
I mean, get that.
yeah.
Who would do that?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're thinking about something on the big scale.
Okay.
That's big and it sounds good. Okay, what else? Do we
And
got here?
then I just put a house on the market, and it's a lovely piece of property. It's built by a local builders called the Kestersons. I don't know if you've heard of them,
No.
but they were building back in the 80s, and
Okay.
they're still around, but they're not building anymore. But they built wonderful houses, and this is through 64 Cypress. It is almost 2,400 square feet.
That's in Clovis, right?
In Clovis.
Yeah.
64 Cypress 93611. And it is 2,400 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, over
Oh.
8,000 square foot lot.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, beautifully landscaped. And it's right in a cul-de-sac. At the end of the street is the wonderful elementary school you can walk to.
Oh.
At the corner of Fowler and Herndon are all the new restaurants
Yeah, all
and
that stuff.
shops
Yeah.
and it's just a jump to get onto the 168 freeway. So wonderful location, but secluded, and just those high ceilings, high vaulted ceilings, has a wet bar in it. There's just a lot of good things about it.
That's very nice. And what's the asking on that?
$364,900.
Wow. Now, that's a very good price.
You think so?
Motivated sellers on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they are. They are.
Cool. And, for a family, you're in the Clovis School District there. So
It's
you got
Mickey Cox School. It's a great school.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
So, it's available by
It's available-
appointment.
Yes, by appointment.
Is there possibly, and we didn't talk about this at a time, but is there going to be an open house on there?
I had an open house, and I'm going to have another one in a couple of weeks.
In a couple weeks.
Yeah,
So-
but the best thing is to just make an appointment.
Make an appointment. And we make an appointment by getting a hold of you.
Me?
Yeah, and how do we get a hold of you?
You can text me at 559-287-2598. You can call the office number, 559-540-9150. You can go onto Facebook. You can see it. You can go onto my website, and any of those ways that you can
And
contact
your
me.
Facebook page is
Lila Townsend.
Lila Townsend,
Broker.
and the
website is townsendproperties.us.
there you go. All the different ways, and you can see it there. It's a beautiful home, 4-bedroom, good size. If you're a family or if you're thinking about growing your family, it's a great, what a place to be.
It's a great place.
Awesome. Well, Lila, I want to thank you for
Well,
being with us
thank you,
today.
Steve. It was my
Oh,
pleasure.
Real estate aside, I want to thank you for taking an interest in the vets, taking time to go back there, taking time to help people in more than just a business way. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Get a hold of Lila. It's got some good stuff. Even if it's something that we didn't talk about, she can help you out. And I'll see you when we come back.
Thank you.